All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about how to maximize your low light and nighttime shots with the DJI Mini 3. When you consider this drone's affordability and its overall lack of advanced features, you'll be super impressed with the low light capabilities of this drone. It produces some really impressive shots that I'll show you guys today. But the main thing I want to talk about today was camera settings. I think it's easy, especially for beginners, and I was this way, that switching to pro mode on your camera and manually adjusting the settings is a little intimidating, and you rely a lot on auto mode. And auto mode works great in the daytime, but at night I think it's not quite ideal. It's going to adjust for the overall lack of light, so when you do shoot something that has bright lights on it, it's going to appear a little noisy and a little blown out. So I think the key here is switching over to pro mode in your drone's camera and adjusting ISO and shutter speed, which I promise, if that intimidates you at all, it's pretty simple, and I'm going to show you how to do it in this video. But I think that's the key to taking your low light shots to the next level. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to take your low light shots with the DJI Mini 3 to the next level. All right, I got the drone in the air. I'm going to show you guys how to adjust the camera from auto to pro mode. If you see in the bottom right where that auto button is, I'm going to tap it. It's going to switch to pro mode, and I'll be able to manually adjust settings. The first thing I'm going to do is increase my ISO. You'll see that lets more light in the camera. And then I'm going to decrease my shutter speed, further letting more light in the camera. These are the settings you're going to have to mess with when you're trying to pinpoint that perfect low light shot, and this is how you're going to do it. I've found what works best for me, and what I'll show at the end of the video is shooting in 1600 ISO and 1/60 shutter speed, but it's really going to depend on what you're shooting. This worked best for me shooting bright lights on a building at night and bright stadium lights at Nissan Stadium. So it's really gonna have to be something you mess with yourself, but you can see here what changing your ISO and changing your shutter speed will do for you. And these are gonna take your night shots to the next level, just learning how to mess with these settings, straying away from auto mode, switching to pro mode, and pinpointing these settings. All right, with those camera settings we just went out and talked about, ISO of 1600 and a shutter speed of 1/60. I went ahead and got some footage with that and compiled some other footage I had with those camera settings, just so you can see how those turn out in low light and nighttime situations.